What is Derrida's concept of writing? If you're curious about how the philosopher Jacques Derrida viewed writing, you're about to uncover some fascinating ideas. Let's break it down in a way that's easy to understand. Derrida had a unique perspective on writing, one that challenged traditional views on language and communication. He argued against the idea that speech is the primary form of language and writing is just a secondary representation of speech. This traditional view, known as logocentrism, posits that spoken words are the direct symbols of mental experience, while written words are symbols of those spoken words, making them doubly derivative and less authentic. Derrida rejected this hierarchy. He believed that writing, rather than being a lesser form of communication, actually reveals the nature of language more fully than speech does. According to him, writing shows that the meanings of what we say are not fixed or within our control. Instead, meanings are constantly open to revision and reinterpretation because the writer may not be present to clarify their intentions. Derrida introduced the concept of arche-writing to describe this broader understanding of writing. Arche-writing is not just about literal inscriptions on a page but about the fundamental process of signification that underlies all forms of communication. He argued that all signs, whether spoken or written, refer to other signs, and there is no ultimate sign that refers only to itself. This means that meaning is always in a state of difference, or difference and deferral, where the meaning of a sign is established by what it is not, and it is never completely stable. In simpler terms, when you write something down, the meaning of those words can change over time and depends on the context in which they are read. This is because writing operates in the absence of the writer and the original context, making the meaning of the text subject to multiple interpretations by different readers. Derrida also emphasized that writing is not just visual elements on a page but is everywhere, as everything we see can be considered a form of writing or image. For example, the physical objects around us, like a cup, can be seen as visual elements that convey meaning. His method of deconstruction is a way to analyze texts by challenging the fixed meanings and interpretations that authors or readers might impose. Deconstruction involves looking for the points of ambiguity and contradiction within a text, which can reveal that the meaning is not as stable as it seems. In summary, Derrida's concept of writing is about understanding language as a dynamic, ever-changing system where meanings are never fixed and are open to multiple interpretations. This view challenges traditional notions of speech and writing, highlighting the complex and fluid nature of communication.